I heard Princess Sophia has completely changed lately. She is turning the royal residence upside down. How can Prince Edward still take a concubine?
But I heard Prince Edward is always beating the princess. The auspicious time has come. Heaven and earth be our witness. A happy union is formed.
By Northland protocol, when a concubine enters, you should be seated up there. The prince didn't even inform you. It is an absolute insult.
Third bow! Husband and wife bow to each other!
Makes sense. Autumn ceremony is getting married. Why the hell would I go in? Let's go back to our room and drink.
Princess, you seem to have become quite different.
How am I different?
You've been saying things I don't understand. You've also become flirty and wild.
Then just assume the old Princess Sophia is dead. Let's go drink. Do you remember how I came to the royal residence?
You said you'd only marry the prince. So Grand General asked His Majesty. But back then, the prince wanted Miss Shaw to be his princess.
No wonder that scumbag hates my guts. I'll have to find a way out eventually. Come, drink.
I don't know how to drink.
Just drink like this. Here.
Miss... or a noble lady. Why are you suddenly drinking?
I had a weird dream. There was this scammer calling himself a god. He taught me.
Time travel is great. You gotta try it. Once you time travel.
He told me, if I agreed to it, I'd have a smoking hot body and a gorgeous husband. Humph. But look at me now. Bullying a single woman, you think you're so tough? As a so-called god, where are your ethics? Damn it. Wait here. I'm going to Rose Court for some wedding wine.
Miss, don't go. It is a Prince and Miss Shaw's wedding night. If you go, he will surely get angry.
That's exactly what I want. How thrilling.
What are you doing here? Get out! Get out!
How could you two be so impatient? The guests haven't even left yet. Good thing it was me. What if someone else walked in? It's all my fault. Please leave now.
What do you want?
I'll be blunt. Honestly, I don't want to interfere in your sweet moments. I just want the prince to agree to one condition. Let me come and go freely from the royal residence.
In your dreams. Sophia, don't push it.
If you don't agree soon, Nancy will catch a cold. My prince.
Fine. I agree. Now get out.
If you and Nancy aren't finished yet, please carry on.
Wait. Turn around. Let me and Nancy go first.
Fine. Hurry up. Are you done? Why are you back, my prince?
Free access to the royal residence. Who do you want to see?
No one. I just want to get out of here.
You schemed so hard to get into the royal residence, and now you just want to leave? Let me tell you. Once you enter, no one in this world can ever allow you to leave here alive.
If not alive, then how about dead?
Are you threatening me? You have a death wish.
Kill me if you dare. You don't love me anyway. For your precious Nancy, just kill the princess who once loved you. Come on.
Is she still Sophia?
What a pity. Such a handsome face, but so rotten on the inside. It hurts, Edward, that domestic abuser. He should have just killed me. Maybe I could have gone back.
Miss, the doctor said though, your bones are fine. You still need a good rest.
Oh, enough. I've been in bed for 3 days.
It is all my fault. I was too drunk to protect you, and you too. Why did you have to provoke the prince?
Paige, look what I have here.
The quality looks amazing. It must be worth a lot.
It's not about money. With this, we can leave the royal residence freely.
Miss, is this the reason you provoked the prince and Miss Shaw?
Spot on. Come help me change.
You are going out right now. Aren't you afraid of getting punished?
Afraid? Yeah, right.
Miss, getting beaten by the prince just to leave the residence, is it really worth it?
Paige, remember this. In this world, there are only 3 things that matter most. Freedom. Freedom. And freaking freedom.
Hey, miss, wait for me!
Paige, what's that up ahead?
That is the biggest theater in the capital city. The show is about to start.
Let's go.
But it is getting dark.
It's more atmospheric after dark.
What I mean is, if we go back after dark, what if the prince finds out?
Oh, don't worry about it. As soon as he gets back, he'll head straight to Ms. Shaw's bed. He won't notice. Let's go.
Gather round, folks! The show at the Grand Theater is about to begin. Seats are limited. First come, first served. Start the show!
Miss! Paige!
Miss!
Paige!
Careful, miss.
Thank you, sir.
What would you ladies like?
Bring my lady your best tea and snacks.
Right away. Enjoy, ladies.
Could you take this? Take all of these to that gentleman. The one in white. See him?
You got it.
That play was so touching. If only there was a devoted man to treat you well, miss.
If you want others to treat you well, first of all, you must treat yourself well. The women in this world, their biggest problem is they don't treat themselves well.
You are being a bit deep, miss. I don't really get it. I just wish for your whole life to be safe and happy.
Oh, you. You're the type who doesn't treat yourself well. Don't look back. Hold on tight.
What is wrong?
Run! Follow me. What do you want?
Why run, pretty ladies? Save your energy. Let's have some fun. My buddies and I like you and your maid. You'd better just behave.
Don't try anything! Do you know who my miss is? My family!
My home is just right up ahead. If you gentlemen are willing, you can come with me. I'll make it worth your while.
We ain't that dumb. Just let us guys show you some love right here.
I am warning you! Let go!
Get lost.
Pretty feisty. I like it.
Let her go.
Miss!
Sir, should I step in?
Let her go.
Miss!
I've come back from hell several times. Edward beat me. Edward. And now I get bullied by you.
It is Prince Edward's Imperial Jade.
Go ahead.
Miss!
Did you tear her clothes just now?
Not me. It wasn't me. It wasn't this hand.
Or this one?
Miss, that is enough.
Were you scared?
I am not scared with you here.
Your jade pendant, miss. Call the city magistrate to clean this up.
Thank you for saving us, sir. Just in one day, sir, you saved me twice. It must be fate.
It was nothing. May I ask where you live, miss? Let me walk you home.
Right up ahead. I don't mind you walking me to that alley up ahead. Handkerchief? I need to wipe my face.
Maybe during the chaos earlier. I must have dropped it.
If you don't mind, miss, please use mine.
Thanks a lot.
We're almost there. You can head back now, sir.
It's dirty now.
You can keep it, miss.
Miss, how could you just borrow his handkerchief?
Why not?
That gentleman's handkerchief just touched your face, miss. It is way too intimate.
Good point. Now you're intimate with him too.
Oh, miss! You're so mean!
Out so late. Where were you, princess? I'm just worried about you. Move.
My lady! What is wrong?
How is she? Luckily, it's just a flesh wound. A few days of rest will suffice. I'll go and prepare the medicine for Lady Shaw. Go! Sophia, do you admit your fault?
Please enlighten me, my prince.
Kneel.
What right do you have, Edward, to make me kneel?
You are the princess. Your husband is your master.
So you still remember that I am the princess? Do you still remember that you are my husband?
Your Highness, it is all my fault. It has nothing to do with Monsieur. I beg you.
Edward, what are you doing?
How dare you hurt Nancy? Aren't you afraid I'll kill you?
If you have the guts, kill me.
Your Highness.
Your Highness, don't.
Nancy, do you feel unwell anywhere?
It's not my sister's fault. I lost my footing and fell.
You're always so kind, Nancy. Men. Princess Sophia is vicious and jealous. Strike her 30 times as a warning to others.
Your Highness, please don't.
If she falls that easily, how did her dancing make her a top courtesan?
Stop.
I promise you, this is the last time you dare to beat me like this. The one who used to love you, Sophia, is long dead. The person standing before you, take a good look, is me. If there's a next time, I will kill your precious Nancy.
As long as you don't bully Nancy, I won't lay a hand on you, but you're just asking for it. Even now, you still won't hold back.
Your Highness, my sister must be joking.
Enough. Have the doctor treat her. Come.
Help me sit down. Actually, I'll just lie down.
Miss, why do this to yourself? You should just yield to the prince.
What do you know? Throw one hard punch now to stop 100 more. I didn't expect to be in bed for so long after taking that beating.
Miss, be careful.
I have to go out and have some fun today.
Are you thinking about that handsome gentleman from last time?
No, I'm not. I heard from a servant that a new brothel has opened by the lake, full of top-tier beauties. I want to experience what it feels like to be a tyrannical king.
Miss, someone of your status can't go to a place like that. Besides, we are both women. We couldn't go even if we wanted to.
True. Then what should we do?
Exactly. We can't exactly disguise ourselves as men.
Disguise as men.
Miss you?
Sir, you can't be this flirty.
Oh, don't be a prude. We're out here to have fun.
Anyway, this goes against the pride.
I'm just flirting a little. It's not against the law, is it?
The pride! The prince!
Oh, no, no, no. If he finds out, my jade pendant will definitely be taken back. Run! Get in. That was a close call. Sorry to intrude, sir. We'll get out right now.
Don't worry about it. It seems we really are fated to meet, miss.
It's you!
Why the disguise, miss?
After the attack the other night, I thought it'd be safer to dress as a man. It's amazing you still recognized me.
With your remarkable grace and elegance, you left a deep impression on me. Since it's fate, let's travel together.
That sounds great. I wonder where you're heading for fun, sir?
What kind of fun are you looking for?
My lady wants to go to a brothel. You can't take my lady to that kind of place.
Paige, that's enough.
I am just telling the truth.
Then let's go find some higher class entertainment. Sir, fishing rods and baskets.
Fishing?
Mm-hmm. You, come here. For what? Too many people fishing will alert the fish easily. Let's go over there.
I won't be separated from my lady.
Just go when you are told. Meeting you really is such an interesting experience.
Try it. Like this.
It's so nice being you.
Why do you say that?
Freedom. Just like the fish in this lake. The closer I get to you, Mr. Sterling, the more I can't wait to have my own freedom.
You only see the freedom, but you don't see the risks and the price to pay. We got a bite.
It got away, see? The way you're looking at me. What? You want to kiss me? You want to kiss me?
No. The hook was too small. That fish just got lucky. Every fish has a hook it can't escape. Escaping it is just luck. Once it takes the bait, it's destined to face the inescapable consequence. Fish is ready.
Smells amazing here. Cheers!
Miss, I finally understand now what you meant by freedom. It is wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's take a walk.
Mm-hmm. Do you know me?
I guess I know a little.
My name is Sophia Yates. And you?
I'm Alexander Sterling.
Alexander Sterling. Nice name. As for the last name, not so much.
Why? Did a Sterling offend you?
Yeah, there's a scoundrel I really hate. He's also a Sterling. Whoa.
Careful. This horse is wild.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
What about now? Wanna kiss me? Last time I'll ask.
You won't regret it?
I won't. At least for this moment, I won't. I don't have much experience. I was a bit rough.
How about we try again?
Oh, meow.
Miss!
I'm here. Stop yelling.
Where did you go, miss? I was looking everywhere. When I woke up, I found you were gone. That sobered me right up.
Leaving now?
Yeah. If I want to have fun with you again, Sterling, where should I go?
There's the Ivory Chess Club in town. I go there often.
Let's go.
I had a great time today.
My lady!
How dare you? Who let you in?
Your Highness, Luna is usually very proper, acting like this. She must have urgent news.
Speak.
Just now, I was tossing water out the back door. I saw the princess and her maid, dressed as men, returning from outside late at night.
I allowed it. She is free to leave the estate.
The princess seemed drunk, and
And what?
I saw that it was a carriage that brought the princess back. And there was a man inside.
Help my lady to bed.
Miss, today at the villa, you and Mr. Sterling. What happened? I know you have no feelings for the prince. But aren't you and Mr. Sterling moving too fast?
Paige, I do have feelings for Alexander, but if you ask me if I'll still feel this way tomorrow or the day after, to be honest, I don't know. But in that moment, I just loved him. Not sleeping at this hour, Your Highness? Just dropping by?
Where have you been all day? I'm asking you a question.
I went out for fun. Paige, I want a hot bath. Go draw the water for me.
But miss,
Just go.
Where did you go? And with who?
Is the prince checking up on me? I thought even if I dropped dead in the streets, you wouldn't even ask about it. What? Coming here in the middle of the night? Trouble in bed with that southern beauty? Did she kick you out?
Who was that man?
Which one?
Don't play dumb.
Oh, you mean the man who brought me back. Are you interested in him?
Sophia, don't push it too far.
Getting anxious? Do you care that much?
Meeting a lover in secret, staying out late. Is that something to be proud of? My Princess Sophia, even if you're willful and spoiled, unfaithfulness will get you drowned in a pig cage.
Seeing you smile so happily, I thought it was something very much to be proud of.
As long as you are still my princess, I won't allow you to flirt around. Give it back. From now on, you are not allowed to leave the residence freely.
Just looking for an excuse to touch me? You just want an excuse to touch me, right?
You are my woman. If I want to touch you, or have you, it is my absolute right. You dare bite me?
Edward Sterling, I have never considered myself as your woman. Since you hate the sight of me anyway, let's get a divorce.
Divorce? If His Majesty didn't decree this marriage, do you think I'd even want you? Whatever. I'll let it slide this time. I'm taking this back.
Edward Sterling, if I ever see His Majesty, I'll definitely ask him for a divorce.
Sir, for the past 2 months, you've come out almost every day. I'm worried about the court. I just feel like you only met that lady by chance. She might not even come here. Besides, she's already Prince Ed.
Who said I came to the chess club to wait for her? Are you tired of being the guard captain and want to be a eunuch instead?
What do you mean, Your Majesty? Please forgive me.
He means the Emperor isn't worried, but the eunuch is.
Brother, have you taken a fancy to a lady? I could help you figure something out.
What is it? Speak.
The Southland ambassador has arrived. For the mid-autumn banquet in 3 days, the Ministry of Rights is making arrangements.
It's just that the Southlanders brought a strange artifact. If they plan to make things difficult, the banquet that night won't be peaceful.
Miss, don't do anything rash.
That Sterling scoundrel won't let me out. Today, I just have to play hardball with him.
Didn't you say you and the prince were playing the long game?
This won't work at all.
Today, the Southland ambassador came and brought something, claiming no one in Northland could solve it.
What kind of thing is it that's so hard?
It's this cube. It has 6 sides of different colors. Each side has 9 twistable blocks. The colors are scrambled. You must make every side. A Rubik's Cube, the same color again. All the court officials failed to solve it.
It really is a Rubik's Cube. Wait, no. Was it made by a time traveler? You just said all the court officials couldn't solve this thing. Including you, my prince?
Stop playing games.
It seems you don't believe that I can solve it.
You? Hold on. Tell me how to solve it.
Then I will ask you for one more thing.
You are in no position to negotiate with me.
Forget it. Then you and all the officials better get ready to embarrass Northland. Are you crazy?
Can you really solve the 9-square puzzle?
Didn't you say I have no right to negotiate with you?
If you can solve it, you can have the Imperial Jade.
It's a deal.
What? Did you talk too big?
Watch closely. I will only show you once.
Look. You.
I told you. I will only show you once.
Show me again.
Then you must agree to one condition.
Speak.
I want His Majesty to know that the Southlanders' puzzle was solved by me.
You want the credit? If it's just about gold and jewelry, I can give you that.
Do you know what I want to ask His Majesty for?
You want a divorce that badly?
As long as you agree to this condition, I can show you as many times as you like. I can even teach you, hand in hand.
Fine. I promise you. As long as I make sure you don't meet the king, you can't ask him for a divorce.
My lady! I don't know what tricks the princess used to bewitch the prince. He missed morning court today and stayed in her room all day.
The mystery of this 9-square puzzle. I wonder, Brother Prince, how did you manage to figure it out?
To tell you the truth, the one who solved the puzzle is someone else.
Who? It's my princess, Lady Yates.
General Yates' daughter, Sophia Yates?
Exactly.
Good. Brother Prince, you really haven't disappointed me. Tonight, at the Mid-Autumn Banquet, you shall demonstrate to the Southlanders how to solve this puzzle.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I knew you could do it.
That damn Sterling scoundrel. He didn't even give me the pendant before rushing to the palace.
Miss, have some mooncakes.
I wonder if he told the king that I solved the Rubik's Cube.
Well done. As expected of Prince Edward of Northland.
Brother, you are truly the pillar of Northland. I am impressed.
You flatter me, Henry.
Miss.
The fireworks are so beautiful.
I wonder where he is right now. At home? The theater? A lakeside villa outside the city? Or that chess club he mentioned? Or maybe 2 months have passed, and he's already forgotten me.
You're thinking of Mr. Sterling?
I think no matter where he is, at least in this moment, you are under the same sky, watching the same fireworks.
Miss, what are you doing?
Paige, I lied to you. I didn't just love him for that moment. These past 2 months, I often think about him. Rather than regret, I'm more afraid to do nothing.
Miss, do you want to?
Paige, thank you.
It is my duty.
Don't call yourself a servant in private anymore. Like intertwined branches in my heart, you are my friend. I actually thought I could run into him like this.
May you know my true heart.
And never betray this love.
I'd gladly become that blue stone. Waiting at the horizon. Alexander Sterling. Alexander Sterling. Alexander.
Sterling.
Alexander.
I'm here.
If I were an unfaithful wife who betrayed her husband, would you still love me? I'm already married, Alexander.
Why are you telling me this?
That marriage isn't what I wanted. Before I met you, I never knew what true love was. But now, I love you. I only want to marry Alexander. I want to ask you, is it too late?
I only want to marry Alexander.
I'll find a way to divorce him, though it might be a bit difficult.
This is my answer. What's wrong?
I sprained my ankle on the way out. It hurts a bit now.
Sir, are you spending mid-autumn here tonight?
Yes. Please, bring some medicinal oil.
Is this the chess club you talked about?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Since last time, I couldn't leave the estate.
What if I told you I've been waiting for you every day, hoping to see your face appear at the chess club door? How will you make it up to me?
Really? Then
Sit still. How did you sprain your ankle?
I twisted it climbing over the wall. It didn't hurt at first, so I ran all the way to Linden Avenue.
Running around with a sprained ankle.
I just really wanted to see you.
Capital City has thousands of streets. How'd you know where I was?
I didn't, but I just felt if I climbed over that wall, if I just got outside, I'd definitely find you.
Your foot. You shouldn't walk on it tonight.
Staying right here is nice, too.
You know what? I was at a banquet. It was crowded and lively, but I felt empty inside. Even though you haven't visited me for 2 months, I felt that if I just stepped outside those high walls, I'd definitely run into you. If I ever marry, it must be to Alexander Sterling.
Sophia, remember what you said.
Paige! Paige!
Miss,
How did I get back last night?
Mr. Sterling brought you back at midnight, and the prince came back right after. That was so close. Miss, where are you going?
I need to see that Sterling scoundrel. Don't follow me.
What are you doing here?
This study is quite spacious. The prince sure knows how to live.
Since I promised you, I won't go back on my word. But this is not a place you should be.
Not just here. This whole royal residence isn't somewhere I should be. This world isn't where I want to be either. And as for you, you're not what I want.
If this isn't what you want, why did you marry me in the first place?
Just consider me blind.
Blind? You saw me at the spring banquet, and tried everything to get His Majesty to decree our marriage. And now you're telling me it's because you were blind?
How I ended up marrying you, I don't remember anymore. But I, Sophia Yates, for as long as I live, will never fall in love with a man who has multiple wives and concubines. The man I love in this lifetime can only have me as his woman.
What exactly are you trying to say?
Edward, let's get a divorce.
I've said it before. Our marriage was decreed by His Majesty. Without his word, a divorce is absolutely impossible.
Then take me to the palace to see him.
Dream on. Do you think the palace is somewhere you can just go as you please? Where are you going?
The brothel.
I gave you the Imperial Jade not to go to places like that.
Then send someone to catch me. Let the whole world know that Princess Sophia loves visiting brothels.
Sophia Yates.
Miss, how about we go watch a play?
I heard there's a huge batch of beautiful dancers up for auction today. Got the money ready? Prince Edward's concubine came from here, right? Let's grab one for ourselves. Yeah, let's go!
Hear that? Nancy came from here. Not interested. Fine, we'll go to the play.
Let's go! Let's see how much someone like her is actually worth.
Let's go.
Shameless.
Could you keep it down, brother? My servant boy here is quite innocent. He can't handle it.
My apologies. We got a bit too loud. Don't mind us, friend.
No worries at all. It's only human nature.
Cross-dressing. Seems she knows how to have fun.
The Dancer Snow. Place your bids.
What do you think of her?
100 taels.
She is breathtaking.
300 taels.
500 taels.
501 taels.
You really like her, brother?
Indeed, I do.
Any other young master willing to bid?
Then I won't steal what you love.
Thank you, thank you.
501 taels. Sold. Congratulations to the gentleman on the second floor.
Are we really buying her? The prince might.
Buy her to keep Lady Shaw company. As a gift for that sterling scoundrel, he'll definitely thank me.
Sterling scoundrel? Miss Shaw,
How interesting.
Come, come. Oh my. Gentlemen.
Here you go. Use the change to get my master some food.
Gentlemen. This amount doesn't seem right.
What is wrong? That is 600 taels, 99 taels extra. Even.
It's 501 taels of gold. Gold? This is a ripoff. Everyone in the capital city knows that to buy Moonlight House's top girl, bids must be made in gold. You two, are you here to cause trouble? Don't worry, ma'am. The gentleman next door, didn't he just say he'd offer 500 taels? I'll go negotiate with him. You won't lose out. Don't play any tricks.
Miss, should we go back and ask the prince for some?
We do have to ask him, but this matter needs to be a bigger scene. The room next door, sir, is empty, isn't it? Look, how about this? I'll take the girl with me first. As for the money, I'll pay you in installments down the line. Men. Take these two shameless scoundrels and drag them out. Beat them to a pulp. Wait. We can talk this out.
How dare you hit my master!
Stop. I have money. Hand the money over now, or else I'll beat you both to death. It's just some lousy money. Here, take this and collect it from my residence. Edward?
Prince Edward.
Wait a minute. You two, if you're with Prince Edward, why didn't you take this out sooner? This jade pendant, is it a fake? If you don't believe me, just take this pendant to the prince's residence and ask. I'll be waiting right here. What brings you here? The Yates Regiment is back.
We're booking this place to celebrate.
Rest assured, General. I will make sure your men are well taken care of.
What's with the mess? What happened?
There are two young troublemakers, and they even claim to be from Prince Edward's residence. You must help me seek justice.
Prince Edward's residence?
Miss, don't look back. We're so dead. We're completely doomed.
What's wrong? I just wanted to make a big scene.
You two! Get over here!
Eldest son!
How dare you! Someone from the General's estate, you dare to bully them! Take them all down! Yes, sir.
Wait, isn't she from Prince Edward's residence? How is she suddenly from the General's estate?
Sophie, don't be afraid. Your brother is here.
He is my brother.
General! We found several dancers who were kidnapped. They aren't lowly born. Sophie, could it be you were kidnapped too?
General Yates, what a rare guest. Just one trip out of the house, and you end up like this?
Prince Edward! How could you let Sophie, a lady, go out so casually? If she encounters bandits or thugs, and you don't care. Father and I surely do.
Is that so? I, the prince, thought she was out here living it up.
Bullshit! Sophie was sold to a brothel today. Did you know that? If I hadn't arrived just in time today, I'm afraid the consequences would be disastrous.
General Yates, you mean she was kidnapped to the brothel? General, you must not know.
Sophie, actually.
My prince. My prince, I'm so tired and exhausted. Let's go home and rest.
Tell me, if your father and brother knew you were visiting a brothel...
Help me get my brother to leave. Kill me or torture me, it's up to you.
You said it. Big brother. I, the prince, failed to watch over Sophie. I will certainly protect her in the future. I won't let her casually leave the residence again.
You're taking this way too far.
All right. Then, I'll be leaving now. Sophie, if you ever face any grievances, just come home.
Mm-hmm. Brother, don't worry, just go home.
My prince, I will take my leave.
Take care, young general. Trying to run?
Your Highness, if you do this, aren't you afraid that Nancy will get jealous?
You think too much. Men. The princess behaved inappropriately and caused trouble. Bring out the family law.
How can you turn hostile so fast?
Didn't you say kill or torture you? It is up to me, the prince. Your Highness. General Yates' men sent this over. They said it was at Moonlight House, found on the madam there.
How dare you lose what I gave you?
It won't happen again.
You want it next time?
Fine. Beat me if you must. When you're done, give the jade pendant back to me.
Take good care of the princess. When applying the medicine, be careful.
Yes, Your Highness.
That Sterling scoundrel is getting weirder and weirder. He actually offered the pendant back to me.
How many times have I told you? Before the royal banquet tonight, the carriage must be thoroughly checked. Royal banquet?
No wonder he was so generous to give me the pendant. He just wanted to distract me.
I gave you the pendant. What else do you want?
I want to go to the palace.
I already told you. A woman can't enter without a decree.
I heard the royal steward. There's a royal banquet tonight, His Majesty decreed. Families are allowed.
I'm still not taking you.
Edward, what exactly are you trying to do? You love Nancy so much. If I give my place to her, wouldn't everyone be happy?
What I do is none of your business.
You said, I used to love you and wanted to marry you, but do you remember how I loved you? You don't love me. Since I arrived, you've never even looked at me. I want to leave. Why bother stopping me? In my heart, I've never seen you as my husband for a single day. The royal banquet tonight, I am definitely going. And just leaving me in the royal residence is very dangerous. Who knows, I might go crazy and burn down your royal residence. You know, this kind of thing. I'm fully capable of it.
Miss, have you really decided to divorce the prince?
The world is vast and free. Edward won't be able to stop me.
But if you do that, Your reputation will surely be ruined. Plus, the prince is powerful. We don't know if Mr. Sterling's family.
My ultimate destiny might not necessarily be Alexander Sterling, but it definitely won't be Edward. Do you understand? Even without Alexander, I could never spend my whole life stuck in this royal residence. This princess attire, it's actually my first time wearing it.
Not bad.
Too bad you're the one seeing it. First time wearing such a beautiful dress. If only Alex could see it. Sister, are you going to the royal banquet too? Am I not allowed to? If you're going, I'm naturally very happy. Glad to hear. Page. Prince Edward, aren't you afraid your dear Nancy will be jealous and kick you out of bed?
Watch what you say in the palace. You are the main princess, after all.
Not for much longer. Sister, are you divorcing the prince? That's right. Isn't that exactly what you wanted? I wouldn't dare. I have never had such presumptuous thoughts. Really? I am completely sincere. All right then I won't divorce him.
Are you serious? You.
Well, if it isn't my big brother. Sister-in-law is here too.
This is my fourth brother, the wise prince.
The wise prince looks familiar.
My apologies. I made a bit of a scene.
It's him.
We parted in a hurry last time. I didn't even get a chance to chat properly with you, sister-in-law.
When did you ever meet my princess?
We ran into each other at a street food stall. A sweet dumpling shop. The sweet dumplings there were so delicious, sweet and chewy.
Why did the wise prince come to the banquet alone? Haven't you taken a wife yet?
I have.
Then why isn't Princess Grace here?
Princess Grace died in battle at the border 4 years ago. She was pregnant.
It seems the wise prince still misses Princess Grace. Since we parted on the battlefield, it's been years. Care for a drink?
The dead are gone. Looking so pitiful will only give your enemies a good laugh.
No wonder Big Brother dislikes you. You have no sense of decorum.
As for your big brother's affection, how many dollars is it worth?
Hurry and bandage it. The king will be here soon.
It seems sister-in-law's hurtful words aren't just aimed at me. Brother, you've suffered a lot.
That old man must be my dad. He looks so fierce.
The king arrives!
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Don't stare. You may rise. Careful, miss. It seems you and I are truly destined.
If I ever marry, it must be Alexander Sterling.
What's wrong? Tonight, there are no formalities. Let's all drink together.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Stop drinking. Let me.
It's a toast from His Majesty. I have to drink.
Sister-in-law, I'll drink with you.
You're so sensible.
Your Majesty, regarding the marriage alliance from last year,
I wonder if your princess has anyone in mind.
to be honest, our princess since her youth has heard of the Northland war hero. She's never forgotten him.
The current war hero is nothing like before. Mentioning him now is clearly a mockery.
If the old war hero were still alive, would Southland have the guts to propose an alliance?
What does the young princess say?
In your Northland. He is the one I want.
A real man doesn't brag about his past. I am now just an idle man.
I like exactly your type.
You're so small. No meat on your chest. Your backside isn't big enough either. You definitely won't be able to bear a son. Why would I marry you?
Wise prince, do not be rude.
I'm sorry. I spoke too fast.
Princess, don't be mad. Wise Prince has always been idle. Plus, he is a grieving widower. He's probably no fun at all. Why not come to Prince Edward's residence? Our Prince Edward loves beautiful women. He surely won't mistreat you. What do you say, Prince Edward? I refuse. Except for him, I won't marry anyone. Then I'm afraid Princess will have to wait a few more years. What do you mean? Others might not know, but as his sister-in-law, I know. Wise Prince set himself a 7-year mourning period. Princess, you have to wait at least 3 more years. Otherwise, Wise Prince will become a man of no honor or word.
My sister-in-law is absolutely right.
So here in Northland, women can meddle in state affairs?
If the ambassador thinks a royal marriage is such a crucial state affair, then why not discuss it in court? Tonight is a family banquet. Since it's a family banquet, as his sister-in-law, why can't I say a few words?
You!
Well said. She is truly Prince Edward's princess, a true general's daughter. The princess rarely shows her face, but seeing her today, she is truly remarkable.
Truly a fine daughter of the Yates family.
Your Majesty.
I think what Princess Sophia said makes perfect sense.
3 years it is. I will wait. Your Majesty, I am a bit tired. Please excuse me for leaving early.
You may go.
Thank you, sister-in-law, for helping me out in time. A toast to you.
Don't mention it.
Where are you going?
Drank too much. Need some air. My prince. My head hurts a bit.
Then I'll have someone take you back first.
Careful.
Alexander Sterling.
Careful, miss.
No! It's His Majesty. Sophia Yates pays respect to His Majesty.
Do you not like me anymore?
You knew I was Princess Sophia from the start, right?
Yes.
So you approached me on purpose. You purposely made me have expectations for you? I see. I'm just that. All alone after the prosperity fades. High-class amusement you mentioned that day. No.
It's not like that.
To divorce Edward. To enter the palace and meet His Majesty. I've been trying so hard. And you just played me like this. You find it very amusing, don't you? I arranged today's banquet because I understood your situation.
Maybe I was wrong. I shouldn't have arranged it at a time like this, on an occasion like this.
What's wrong isn't the timing, nor the occasion. It's the person.
I'll treat you better than Edward.
You are the king. You have a royal harem. You have many women.
But I only love you.
Alexander Sterling. That day by the lake. You said you understood me a little. But actually, you know nothing. You know absolutely nothing.
I just took my eyes off the princess for a moment, and she wandered off. Sorry to trouble your majesty.
Princess Sophia seems a bit drunk.
You're the one who's drunk.
Don't be rude.
I want to go home.
All right, let's go home.
I shall take my leave.
Alexander Sterling.
So that's how it is.
What is it?
The man you've been secretly seeing is him. The one who brought you home was also him. It's always been him. Him.
Who?
Alexander Sterling.
Alexander Sterling. He is the king.
Since you know that, you should stop seeing him from now on. Don't tell me you think he actually has feelings for you. I suggest you drop that thought. Royal machinations are unfathomable.
What do you mean?
I may be the eldest brother, but my mother is a foreigner. So the second brother, naturally, became the crown prince and took the throne. But I know that even if my mother wasn't a foreigner, even if he was the fourth prince or the fifth prince, he would still become the king. Only difference is, he would have stepped on his brother's corpses to get there.
Doesn't matter. Whether his feelings are real or fake, it won't stop me from divorcing you. Oh, right. I forgot. I need the royal decree to divorce. Hey, turn around. Back to the palace.
Are you crazy? The royal banquet is already over. You want to break into the palace gate at night?
If you don't want to go, then let me out. I'll go by myself.
I, the prince, forbid it. As long as you haven't divorced me, you will always belong to me. Who you see, where you go, I, the prince, call the shots.
Such a control freak. Don't tell me. You've actually fallen for me?
What do you think?
You stole from me. Have you no shame?
Stole? This has always belonged to me, the prince. From now on, you can't leave the residence freely.
First you give it to me, then you take it right back. You're always flip-flopping. Are you even a man? Wait.
By order of the king, Prince Edward is requested to enter the palace immediately. Please head to the palace immediately, Prince Edward.
It's so late. Has something happened? Take the princess home.
His Majesty also ordered Princess Sophia to come along. Your Majesty, Prince Edward and Princess Sophia are here.
I pay my respects, Your Majesty. No need for formalities, Brother Prince. There are no outsiders here. May I ask why you summoned me so late at night? The royal seal is missing. Gavin fought the thief and saw what she looked like.
Why are you looking at me?
The thief looked exactly like Princess Sophia.
Exactly like me? Then was she also wearing this one-of-a-kind princess dress?
She was in dark clothes.
This outfit of mine took 6 maids half a day to put together. So you mean to say I took it all off by myself and then put it back on alone? Well.
Any other characteristics?
She is highly skilled, but her moves are mixed. When we were fighting, I wounded her waist.
Do I need to undress so you can check?
No need. I never suspected the princess. I just need the princess to cooperate.
Cooperate how?
Since someone is impersonating the princess, we might as well let her have her way for now.
Guards! Princess Sophia stole the royal seal. Escort her to the High Court immediately.
I will cooperate. But Your Majesty must grant me a request.
My lady, are you all right?
Keep it down. Come help me with the medicine.
My lady, this wound, what exactly happened?
On the way back, the carriage hit a bump. I was caught off guard and hit the corner.
I'll tell the prince when we return, so he can punish the driver.
No need. I don't want the prince to worry.
Then, what about these clothes?
Burn them. Why do I always end up locked up? This is way too boring. Hey guys. Let me have a sip too.
This is a prison. Even if you're the princess, you can't just do as you please. Besides,
Loser drinks.
I'm not used to this drinking game yet. I've never seen a princess who's such a bold woman. We are truly impressed.
You flatter me. Let's drink.
Have mercy, Your Majesty. Have mercy! Spare me, Your Majesty! Get out of here!
Yes!
What are you doing here? Oh, right. Almost forgot. Greetings, Your Majesty.
You don't have to. I don't like you kneeling.
In the middle of the night? What are you doing here?
I came to see you. It's not convenient during the day. I could only come at night. Sneaking around like a thief.
Have a drink?
Sure.
Why didn't you tell me sooner that you're the king? I wouldn't have fallen for you then.
You never asked me.
So you won't tell if I don't ask?
If I had told you, you wouldn't have liked me. Good thing I didn't.
How can you be so shameless?
The condition you wanted me to agree to. Have you decided?
Issue a decree for Prince Edward and me to divorce. Give me my freedom.
What if Prince Edward refuses?
How could he refuse? He'd be thrilled.
Can you really not tell? Edward's feelings for you have completely changed. Okay, what about after the divorce?
After what? Whose future?
Our future.
We have no future.
Why?
Because you are the king of Northland. Because your subjects won't allow you to marry a divorced woman. Not to mention, she used to be your sister-in-law. And I would never allow the man I love to have other women. Alex. I don't want to be just one of your many women. We don't have a future.
But you said, if you were to marry, you'd marry Alexander Sterling.
That's how people are. Once they get a true heart, they want it all. If I want all of you, could you give it to me?
If I say, I'll try my best, would you believe me?
Alexander, don't make me regret this.
The prince!
What are you doing?
The prince! I am begging you. Miss has always had a weak constitution. This prison food, she definitely won't be able to eat it. If this goes on, she won't be able to hold on. Please show mercy, Your Highness. Let me bring some food to visit, Miss.
I'll give you half an hour.
Thank you, Your Highness. Hurry up. Bring these fruits too.
Your Highness.
The princess is in prison, not camping.
Your Highness, these are all the princess's favorites.
Fine, get in.
Thank you, Your Highness. Hurry.
Miss!
Paige.
Miss, did they bully you? Did they use torture on you? Did they not give you any food?
Don't worry, I'm doing great here. It's very cozy.
She insisted on bringing these things. It has nothing to do with me, the prince.
Miss, these are all your favorites.
Here.
Let's eat together.
Here. Your Highness, have Paige go back first.
I don't want to. I want to stay with you, Miss.
Stay with me for what? Be good.
Men. Take her back. Last night, Alexander Sterling was here. Last night, Alexander was here.
Someone must have told you. Why even ask?
Who knew the king cares so much about you?
I'm the Grand General's daughter, and your princess. As your brother, what's wrong with him checking on me?
At least you know he's my brother.
True, it's a bit messy. Have a seat. How about we talk about our amicable divorce?
Are you so determined to divorce me?
Don't you want that?
That will have to wait until you get out of here.
Did you catch the killer?
Not yet, but the whole city is on lockdown. Finding her won't be hard. In a few days, the ambassador of Southland will be heading back.
You suspect the Southlanders? Makes sense. The time and place match. And the motive is strong. Why are you staring at me?
Well, you always have clever ideas. What do you think?
If the Southlanders really did it, they just want to start a war. How about we force their ambassador and princess to stay? Once they panic, they'll definitely slip up. And if it wasn't them, we Northland people are very hospitable. Keeping them a bit longer wouldn't be out of line, right? How's that?
Simple, blunt, effective. I have things to do. I'm leaving.
All right, next time you come, can you bring a deck of cards? Better yet, bring 2 singing girls. Make it happen.
Princess!
Take it easy. Take it easy.
A man?
Could you move the blade first? I'm here to return something. A disguise. Take him to the High Court. Let Prince Edward interrogate him. Is he the same guy from last night?
No. His martial arts style is completely different.
Edward! Edward! Ed! 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 Eddie! Edward! They caught the culprit.
Yeah. You behave. Once I finish investigating this, I will let you out.
I want to interrogate him even if you let me out.
No.
I beg you.
Absolutely not.
You've got some nerve. How dare you copy my face?
The beauty is here.
Do you have a grudge against me? Why did you impersonate me to steal?
No grudge at all. It's just that a beauty like you left a rather deep impression on me.
Then exactly when and where did you see me?
My memory isn't very good. I forgot.
Fine. Then why steal the national seal?
The harder a thing is to steal, the more I want to steal it. That's what's fun.
Too bad. You weren't confident enough. Or you wouldn't have chosen the day after the royal banquet, when security was lax, to steal it. So it seems you're nothing but a fraud fishing for fame.
I just did it on a whim. I really didn't care how many guards there were.
See? Look at that. Did you just start with torture? After a little chat, he spilled everything. Don't be so violent next time.
Exactly. Wait. What do you mean? I didn't say anything.
The national seal was stolen on the day of the banquet, and the banquet only lasted for 1 day. Don't tell me you remembered that wrong, too. You. So, the national seal wasn't stolen by you at all. You didn't steal the national seal, and you've never even seen me. Someone else stole the national seal, then intercepted you halfway and told you to return it. Maybe you felt this task was highly challenging, and they also offered you a very handsome reward. In short, you agreed.
Your Highness has quite the imagination.
Thanks for the compliment. As a scapegoat, you're pretty outstanding yourself. Tortured by Edward all night, yet you refuse to talk. You're a tough guy. But have you ever thought you've been played?
What do you mean?
The one who stole the national seal knows the banquet's schedule and the guards' patrol routes. Whether they're from Northland or Southland, they must be someone at the center of power. And you're nothing but a pawn. Your only purpose was to be caught, keep your mouth shut, and die in prison to close the case for good.
Your Highness is not only beautiful, but also very smart. Even if I tell you. So what? Can I avoid death?
As long as you confess, I, the prince, can spare your life.
I made a deal with a woman.
What did she look like?
She was likely in disguise too. Her skills match mine.
Any other distinguishing features?
She had a really great figure. Other features. I could tell. Her eyes, very seductive.
I just got out of prison, only to fall into an abyss. Do you think this matter really involves Southland?
Hard to say.
True. But I heard Jade Facade say, the suspect is a woman with a very seductive figure. I have a suspicion. Nan.
Shut up. I know what you're going to say. Without proof, I won't let you slander her.
Idiot.
Forget it.
Tomorrow you're going to the palace to report to the king about the case's new developments. I'll go with you, and while we're at it, we can discuss our divorce.
Can we not get a divorce? Can we not get a divorce?
No divorce? You want me to divorce you instead?
You.
Miss!
Paige. Are you all right?
You've suffered so much these days. I wish I could have gone to jail for you.
It's fine, really. It's just, I haven't bathed in so long. I feel so gross.
I'll go heat some water for your bath.
A normal bath won't cut it. I want to use the hot spring.
The hot spring. But in this residence, there is only one. And that is where the prince and Nancy usually go.
So what? Go get me some fresh clothes. I'm going to the hot spring.
But what if the prince finds out?
The prince hasn't been lovey-dovey with Nancy lately. Right now, who knows what they're up to? They won't come to the hot spring, don't worry. This hot spring is so nice. Come on, Paige, let's soak together.
I don't want to.
What are you afraid of? It's just us here.
Miss, I better stay by the door and keep watch. In case the prince comes, I can warn you.
All right. I won't force you.
Why is Paige here? Could Sophie be inside?
Didn't you say you'd keep watch outside? Perfect timing. Help me undress. Scratch right here for me. A bit lower. Harder. Okay, that's enough. Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's you. What are you doing here?
That is a question I should be asking you.
Shouldn't you be with Nancy?
As it happens, I didn't go anywhere today, and just wanted a bath here.
If you want to bathe, it's all yours. Go outside first. Come in after I get dressed. Get out. Miss Shaw, here for a bath too?
Still trying to run?
We can talk this out.
How dare you bite me?
If there's a next time, I'll end your bloodline.
You!
My prince, what brings you here?
What? Don't you want me here?
Of course not. Let me help you change, my prince.
Sophie. Sophie.
This royal residence is huge, but where else can I go? I can't even soak in the hot spring. Edward is such a jerk.
I told you not to go, but you wouldn't listen.
You have the nerve to say that? I told you to keep watch. Where did you run off to?
That is only because, Your Highness.
Your Highness, Lady Shaw would like to invite you to dine at Rose Court.
Since Miss Shaw is with the prince, I won't go and be a third wheel.
To answer, Your Highness, the prince went to the palace, and my lady has some private words she wants to share with you.
I told you she is not going. So annoying.
Since she has private words, I suppose I'll go.
Lead the way.
Sister, you're here. Please take a seat. Sorry to keep you waiting. I didn't wait long. Just a simple meal. I hope you don't mind. Why would I mind? It tastes quite good. I'm glad you like it. Oh, right. There's sweet soup warming in the kitchen. Luna, go bring it over, so my sister and I can have a private chat.
Yes, my lady.
What's on your mind? When I first came to the royal residence, you and the prince were at each other's throats. But lately, you two have been getting along so well. The prince has also been dealing with your affairs at the high court recently. What? Are you jealous? How could I be? I only wish for you and the prince to be happy. But I heard you were dead set on getting a divorce. I was young and foolish before. But now, I no longer plan to divorce the prince. Here. Have some too.
Thank you, sister.
Is the sweet soup still not ready?
Luna must still be preparing it.
I won't wait. When Paige gets back, tell her to head straight to Willow Hall.
Take care, sister.
Something's wrong. Did Nancy drug me? But she ate the same food too. Plus, inviting me just to drug me would make her too suspicious. What could it be?
Where is the princess? She already went back. Did no one tell you? So sweet.
Is the princess back? Have you seen the princess? Oh no.
Miss Paige, what's wrong?
Hurry! Go inform the prince. Something happened to the princess. Hurry.
Okay, I got it.
Princess! Princess. Oh, Your Highness!
What exactly is going on? How could the princess go missing in the estate?
Your Highness! Her Highness was perfectly fine earlier. It is all because of that.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have invited my sister over for a meal, and I certainly shouldn't have made her upset.
What did you say to her?
I only told my sister that I hope we can serve you together. I didn't expect her to lose her temper. She said she would never serve you.
You are lying. You are up to no good. If anything happens to her, I won't let you off.
Silence! Guards! Drag her away!
Your Highness! Your Highness!
Men! Get men from the High Court. Search the entire city. If you can't find the princess, bring me your heads.
Yes, sir.
Keep searching.
Your Highness. We found the princess.
Mercy! Your Highness. Mercy! Your Highness.
Mercy, Your Highness.
Have mercy, Your Highness. Have mercy, Your Highness. Your Highness.
Spare you for what? For defiling my princess?
Your Highness.
What happened to me?
When I returned, I heard the princess was missing. I never expected to find you here with a servant in this remote room, sleeping in the same bed. I knew you were loose, but I didn't expect you to be so cheap.
If I told you I was framed, would you believe me?
I saw it with my own eyes, and you still dare to argue.
Edward Sterling. You idiot!
If you weren't General Yates's daughter, I'd have you beaten to death right now. Guards!
Here.
Lock Lady Yates up. As for this adulterer, throw him in the mass grave.
Yes, Your Highness.
Open up.
Isn't this Her Highness Princess? It's been a few days. How did you end up looking like a dumped wife?
Stop your nonsense. Don't worry, sister. Once the prince calms down, I'll talk to him to let you out soon.
Your Highness, please have your meal.
The prince ordered to not give you any food or water. I risked a lot to bring this to you, sister. Please, eat up. What is this? Why does it smell weird?
Oh, this? It's pig slop.
Luna, how could you? What a pathetic lowlife.
My lady, it's chilly down here. Let's head back.
Sister, you've suffered so much.
Sophia, you want to leave me that badly? Well, I won't let you have your way. I'm going to lock you in this mansion. You will never be free. I'll make you regret it for the rest of your life.
Your Highness, Lady Shaw was in the garden, and she fainted.
How is she?
Congratulations, Your Highness. She is expecting.
Truly?
Rest assured, Your Highness. I have confirmed it 3 times, but she is a bit weak, so she needs to rest well.
Good. Wonderful. Don't run around when you're expecting. Come here. From now on, all of Lady Shaw's provisions will follow the princess's standard. Yes.
Your Highness.
Just focus on resting. What is rightfully yours, I will give it to you. I greet your majesty. At ease. Brother Prince, what brings you here? Princess Sophia Yates committed adultery with a servant. I ask your majesty to strip her of her title as princess.
Are you going to divorce her?
No. To save General Yates's face, I want to demote her to a concubine and keep her in the royal residence.
Adultery?
Brother Prince, did you investigate this clearly? I saw it with my own eyes.
What you see is not necessarily the truth.
But that Lady Yates has always been. Is that how you see the princess? Or rather, have you ever tried to get to know her? She is my princess. I know her very well.
Then you shouldn't use a concubine's title to humiliate her.
It's the punishment she deserves. But you didn't even investigate it, Your Majesty. I shouldn't bother Your Majesty with my family affairs. I shall take my leave. By the way, About the stolen royal seal, I promised to grant the princess a wish. If she asks to divorce you, I will have to agree.
It's a cold winter. Why didn't you give the princess warm clothes?
Who gave the princess this to eat?
It was Nan.
How dare you point fingers? Guards! Drag him away. 30 lashes.
Please spare me, Your Highness.
Are you here to divorce me?
What's the harm in admitting you're wrong?
Admitting what?
Fine. You claim you were framed. Do you have proof?
The only witness has already been killed by you.
He tried to touch you. He deserved to die. Since we got married, even I haven't touched you. There is another way. If you are still a virgin, then you are innocent. If not, I will imprison you in the residence forever. In this life, don't even think about seeing Alexander again. What are you laughing at? What on earth are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because I have to use this body to prove my innocence. I'm laughing because I thought you weren't so bad anymore, yet you're still trying to humiliate me.
It's not a humiliation. If you can't prove your innocence, I, the prince, will never let you out.
It seems you've gotten one thing wrong from the very beginning. I don't care about this so-called innocence, nor do I care what you think of me. If you insist on keeping me locked up, then I'll just have to leave another way.
What are you doing? Princess.
It's you? Where do you want to take me? Yeah.
You're hurt.
I did this to myself. Why are you here?
After Prince Edward saw me at the palace, I came straight here.
I didn't know who else to turn to, or where to go. And the white horse?
I had someone bring it to you.
Alexander. I didn't have an affair with the guard.
Why are you telling me this?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I feel the whole world can misunderstand me, but I don't want you to.
From now on, you don't need to explain yourself to anyone, including me. Try some. See if you like it.
Did you make all of this?
Lately, you've lost a lot of weight.
Then you'd better help me gain it back.
The ingredients were delivered just this morning. They're very fresh. Eat more.
How did you know I'd come today? What if I hadn't shown up?
I would have waited until you did.
You eat some too. Try this, and this one too.
Get some good rest tonight. I'll be right next door.
Don't go.
You know I like you. And want you?
Alexander, I don't know what the future holds. So I only care about right now. Are you willing to get involved? With a ruined woman like me?
You mentioned before that you had a condition for me. Have you decided yet?
I just want you to be my man. In the past, I used to think my man would spend his whole life with only me. But now, my man is the one in this world least likely to only have me.
As a king, I can decide many things. At the same time, there are many things I can't. What I can do is to love only you.
That's enough. For you, I guess I don't care that much anymore.
Sophie.
Why didn't you wake me?
I wanted you to sleep a bit longer. It's snowing. Don't catch a cold.
Alex, none of this feels real. It's like a dream. One night in hell. One night in heaven.
I'm so glad to be your heaven. Let's experience again how real this feels.
Your Majesty!
What is it?
I've brought some food and clothes for you, sir.
All right, put them down. Go to the armory and take 30 lashes.
Yes, sir. I have an urgent matter to report.
Speak.
Princess Sophia has been missing for 2 days. Prince Edward is searching the capital city like a madman. General Yates was furious when he heard. He led his troops to Prince Edward's residence this morning.
Put me down. What's going on now? They didn't fight, right?
No, General Yates is searching the city for you.
Good. Please send a message to my brother. Tell him I'm safe, and not to worry.
No need to be so polite. Princess, just call me Gavin. I will do my absolute best.
The prince really does still care about her.
You don't need to worry, my lady. The prince is looking for her just to catch her and punish her severely.
How do you know?
The prince has given you princess privileges. Once your child is born, he'll be the heir apparent. As for a mere Sophie, why would the prince ever look at her again?
Don't talk nonsense.
I'm only telling the truth. Have a good rest, my lady. I'll go check the kitchen to see how the soup is doing. In such a rush to find Lady Yates? Who knows? Maybe she is out with some wild man right now having a secret affair. You really shouldn't ruin her fun. You dare hit me? How? Dare you hit me?
Come on! Let me tell you this. If anything happens to the princess, my life means nothing. I'll take you down with me. Hit me! Come on!
Don't raise your hand if you lack the guts. You. One day, I will destroy you.
Have you seen her? Did you see her? Men, pass on my orders. Dispatch 1,000 more men. We must find Sophie. Yes, sir. General Yates, don't panic. Captain Reed. It's strange, but I still believe what the captain says. What about Sophie? Is she okay? Rest assured, General. Better than being at the prince's residence. I'll take my leave now.
Young master!
Paige.
Any news about Miss Sophie?
Captain Reed just told me that Sophie is perfectly safe right now. Don't worry, you can head back.
Who is Captain Reed? Did he take her away?
He is the captain of the Royal Guard. He hasn't gone far.
Captain Reed!
It's you.
You are the captain of the Royal Guard. Then Mr. Sterling must be.
Keep your mouth shut about this.
So, my lady is with Mr. Sterling right now.
Anything else? I'll be going now. Goodbye.
You're saying Charles withdrew his men and stopped looking for Sophia?
I saw it with my own eyes. Today on the streets, there wasn't a single Yates soldier.
Did they find her?
I'm not sure. The men said the palace guards met General Yates earlier. Since then, the Yates family stopped the search.
The captain of the Royal Guard.
Your Highness.
You really are with him. Sophia, don't think I can't find you.
Alex, how long have you been away? You really gonna be a country boy forever? I know you can't stay here with me forever.
If I leave, what about you?
Sophie, come back with me.
Back to the capital or the palace?
You know what I mean.
Then you must also know what I mean.
Why won't you go to the palace?
Because I want my freedom.
Are you afraid of the rumors? That Princess Sophia, after divorcing Prince Edward, died of illness. You will have nothing to do with Princess Sophia.
If I become your concubine, I won't be myself anymore. I don't mind keeping things the way they are. I won't betray you, because I am your woman. But if one day I don't want to be yours anymore, I'll be sure to let you know.
You can only be mine. You once said you'd only marry Alexander Sterling. In this life, if you marry, you're only marrying me.
Did I say that?
Sir! Prince Edward is here with his men!
How did he find us here?
He's the Chief Justice. Finding us here was only a matter of time. Are you going back?
There's something I have to resolve.
If you want a divorce, I can issue a decree right now.
It's not about that. There's someone I've put up with for too long. Nancy, are you ready? I'm coming back to show you who's boss.
I pay my respects to your majesty. No need for formalities, Prince Edward. About the princess's alleged affair, has the truth come out?
I was indeed too hasty. I wrongly accused my princess. I will take her home now.
The princess was humiliated. How do you plan to make it up to her?
This is a family matter. Your Majesty needn't worry.
General Yates loves his daughter and surrounded your residence. I was going to punish the Yates family, but it turns out you were at fault first. Tell me, what should I do? How is this not an affair of the state?
Your Majesty, please don't make things difficult for him. He never really treated me as his wife anyway. My reputation means nothing to him. Today? Thank you for your care, Your Majesty. I'll be taking my leave.
I shall take my leave.
We're here.
These days, you've been with him. What happened?
Do you want the general idea? Or the specific details?
Do you really think he is sincere to you?
Just because you, Edward Sterling, despise me, does everyone in the world have to despise me too? Before I knew Alexander was the king, when you stepped up to help me and protect me, for a fleeting moment, I thought staying in the royal residence might actually be a good idea. I never expected it to come to this. Did you?
I'll make it up to you.
You're finally back, sister? While you were away, the prince was worried sick.
The compensation you mentioned is letting her take over my privileges as the princess.
I wouldn't dare. These are all just extra gifts from the prince.
Are you planning to divorce me and make her the official wife?
I will not divorce you. You are still Princess Sophia.
Since that's the case, guards, take off her fancy dress and jewelry.
You can't!
My prince.
This is the prince's favor to her. Even if you are the princess, you have no right to be so disrespectful.
Guards.
What are you doing? My prince!
Slap her.
Princess!
I'll do it.
Sister.
Sister, I am teaching her some manners, so she won't get too arrogant and ruin you. You don't blame me, do you?
I wouldn't dare. The servant doesn't know better. It's my fault, too. These were yours to begin with. I overstepped my bounds. Please, sister. Please show some mercy.
Enough. Nancy is pregnant. That's enough.
Paige, stop hitting her. Your hand must hurt. I, Sophie Yates, dislike scheming, but that doesn't mean I'm kind. Besides freedom, my dictionary has one more rule. An eye for an eye.
Miss, since we already left, why did we come back? Besides, the one protecting you is still the king.
So you know. Lately, you've suffered a lot.
I didn't suffer. I just feel bad for you. Miss, you vented your anger. How about we run away tonight?
I like to finish what I start. There are some people and some things that aren't dealt with yet.
Long time no see. You're looking more beautiful than ever, sister-in-law.
Wise Prince, you sure are carefree.
At the morning court today, Prince Edward was beaming. I asked around and found out it was because you had returned. My brother is busy with work. How about I take you out for some fun?
I'm afraid your brother might get jealous.
You make a good point. It's a pity there's an art and poetry gala in the South Side today. All the stunning beauties will be there. I'm looking to remarry, so I thought you could come along and help me pick someone. Let's see which beauty would be the most suitable candidate.
Are you serious?
100%.
Okay, wait for me a bit.
You really swing both ways, don't you, sister-in-law?
If I swung both ways, you'd be the first guy I'd drag down with me.
Is that so? I really don't mind.
Wise Prince, don't be a bad influence on my miss.
Your miss was already bad to begin with.
All right, we adults are going out. Kids like you shouldn't tag along. Be a good girl and wait for me at home.
But miss,
Don't worry. I'll definitely bring your miss back safe and sound.
Oh, right, miss. Here.
You little maid. Why do you have my big brother's pendant?
The prince gave it to miss ever since her last accident. I've been keeping it safe.
I don't want it. Throw it away.
But that's my brother's personal pendant.
Throw it away.
My royal brother's pendant is with her too? Sister-in-law, your relationship with the king seems to be quite good.
My relationship with the wise prince seems to be quite good too.
Sister-in-law, that jade pendant on your waist, you'd better tuck it away.
Why, do you want it?
That is a symbol of a prince. It has never been given to outsiders, yet you have received two, and even tossed one away.
I see. Then you better keep an eye on yours. Don't let it end up in my hands too.
You worry too much. I've never stooped to taking what others cherish.
Seriously?
Seriously.
You tricked me. You said it was a poetry gala, but brought me to a brothel.
Just to help you relax, so you don't dwell on unhappy things.
How did you know? Just guessed.
Come, serve him well.
Today's poetry gala was great. Thanks for the treat, Sterling.
My pleasure.
help! Help!
That's Paige's voice. Where is Paige? I asked you, where is Paige?
Your Highness, the doctor has already treated Lady Shaw's wounds. She wishes to see you.
You raised a fine servant. She tried to assassinate Nancy. If Nancy hadn't begged for her, I would have had her beaten to death.
What did you do to her?
I had her legs broken. Luna, tell her.
My lady meant well. She invited Paige over to learn about the princess's tastes. But who knew? She had such evil intentions. She grabbed a kitchen knife and slashed at my lady's waist, severely injuring her.
Did you hear that?
Whatever Nancy says, you just believe it.
The doctor already treated her. Do you think her wounds can lie? I only punished a servant. I didn't put the blame on you. You should be grateful for that. Are you crossing me for a servant?
In my eyes, Paige has never been a servant.
You dare strike me? This is the first time, and I will never allow a second. Take your servant and get out.
Why overestimate yourself, princess? In the prince's heart, my lady is the most important.
You're the one who did this?
I was just following the prince's orders.
Very well. Princess, who dares stop me?
What are you doing?
I hate this feeling. I've had countless chances to kill you and Nancy, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. My prince.
Sophia, don't go too far. He really wants to kill you. This is my brother's family matter. I shouldn't be interfering. But brother, if you accidentally killed your wife and regretted it later, it would be too late. Get out! Let's just go. Paige needs a doctor right now. Let's step outside. You're injured too. It needs to be treated.
With your highness here, it's actually harder for me to work properly.
Does it hurt? I'm sorry. If I hadn't visited you today, Paige wouldn't have suffered this.
It's not your fault. I let her down. I knew Nancy was coming after me. I thought I could handle it. But I never expected they'd target Paige. It's getting late. You should head back.
I know you don't trust many people. Paige is one of them. My brother should be one too. I hope I can be one too.
How is she?
She is out of danger for now.
Then, what about her legs?
Miss Page's legs have no chance of recovery. The top priority now is to take good care of Miss Page's health.
Paige.
Miss, my legs.
Don't worry. I will have the doctor heal you. At any cost.
I heard what the doctor said. Now, I've become useless. Why would you bother wasting money on me? If the general's estate hadn't taken me in, I would have starved on the streets.
You know you were taken in by the general's estate. Even if we just found a stray cat or dog, we'd care for it for life. Not to mention, you're my friend.
Miss,
Tell me, what exactly happened today?
Luna called me to the kitchen. Right as I entered, I saw Nancy bleeding from her waist. Luna had me tied up and called the prince.
Paige, don't worry. This debt won't just go unpaid.
I don't care anymore, miss. Let's return to the general's estate.
All right. In a few days, we'll head back to the general's estate. How is it? This wheelchair, is it comfortable?
It is comfortable, but having you push me, miss, while I just sit, I am not really used to it.
Well, you'd better get used to it. Who knows? For the rest of your life, I might be the one pushing you.
Where are you going?
Out for a walk.
When will you be back? Why is it that we've come to this point? Sophie is back.
Dad. Brother.
Greetings, master. Greetings, young master.
Sophie, what brings you back? And you? Instead of serving your lady, you're sitting there enjoying yourself?
Paige's legs were broken.
Who has such nerve to strike someone from the general's estate? I'll break the legs of their entire family.
Dad, why don't we let Sophie explain first? And I'll find a doctor to look at Paige.
Then hurry up and go.
Okay.
Get the best doctor in the capital city. Right. I see. Fucking playing dirty tricks.
Don't be mad, Dad. This matter, just leave it to me to handle.
Sophie, you still going back?
Yes, going back to deal with that bitch.
Good job. That's my girl. Don't be afraid, not to mention a lowly woman like her. Even if Edward pisses you off, just take a big knife and hack at his head. I got your back.
Dad! Sophie, Paige is settled in. The doctor says if she heals well, she might walk again.
Really? That's great. Right. There's something I'd like to discuss with you two.
Just say it, Sophie.
I want to take Paige as my sworn sister. She is a lot like me, and she got hurt because of me. Please grant my request.
Well, having another daughter to look after me in my old age is definitely a good thing, am I right?
Since Dad said so, having another little sister is great for me too.
Thank you, Father. Thank you, brother.
What is all this?
Paige, would you like to be my sworn sister?
Sworn sister.
From today on, you are the third miss of the Yates family, Jane Yates. This is your father. This is your eldest brother. I am your second sister. The Yates ancestors are now your ancestors. The Yates family creed is also your creed. Are you willing?
Miss, I am.
Call me second sister.
Second sister.
Light the incense. Honor the ancestors.
I, Jane Yates, swear by the Yates family creed. I will honor our ancestors' father and my siblings. I will never do anything to disgrace the Yates family name. Father.
Yes.
Eldest brother. Second sister.
Great. I, Richard Yates, am so blessed to have another daughter.
And I have another little sister.
Master, Prince Edward sent a carriage to pick up the miss... Scum! Kick them out immediately.
Wait. Father, tell them to wait. I'll pack my things and head back.
Second sister, are you really going back?
I just need to take care of a few things, and I'll be right back. It won't take long.
Please don't. If my legs are gone, they're gone. I don't care. I don't want you to go back to that place. I don't want you fighting them. They're simply not worth it.
But I care. Did you forget? I am someone who always gets even.
Jane, let your second sister go.
You think you're so tough. You guys are completely out of your minds. You got a lot of nerve. How dare you stop the royal carriage?
We're not some robbers. We are.
Assassins.
Well, that's a whole different story.
Arrogant. Who sent you? Trying to strike first? Damn, get her.
They're here for you. Princess, if you bite the dust, don't hate me in the afterlife. What the heck? Flew right past.
Life or death situation. I don't blame you. Let's split up.
Okay!
Fire! Fire!
Who the hell in the middle of the night? It is a fire.
No wonder Northland is falling apart. Men here are such cowards. Die, Sophia Yates.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. You?
Wow, you're an amazing fighter. A true war hero indeed. Those moves were so cool.
Sister-in-law, you speak as sweetly as ever. But, those two men in black, any idea who sent them?
At first, I thought those two were sent by Nancy. But judging from their accents, they don't sound like locals. They sound like Southlanders.
Their sword skills are very similar to those of the Southlanders. But, why would Southlanders want to kill you?
At most, I just bruised their egos at the banquet. That's no reason to assassinate me.
Southlanders are barbaric. They are capable of doing anything.
Tell me, is it possible that Nancy is a Southlander? She might be a spy sent to Northland. And she stole the national seal, too.
No way. My brother sleeps with Nancy every night. If she were a spy, wouldn't he know?
Then you really give him too much credit. I've never seen anyone dumber than him.
Fair point.
Oh, right. Keep this matter a secret for now. Let's not tip them off.
Yeah. Let's go.
You're back?
What does that mean? You didn't want me back? Don't get me wrong. The driver just reported you met assassins on the way. Are you all right? Seeing I'm not dead, you're not happy? Why would you say that? Knowing you're safe puts my mind at ease. Don't panic. I was just joking. Maybe someone just hates me being the princess, so they tried to kill me. It's just that the assassins were too stupid, such a great opportunity, and they missed it. Why don't we compete next time and see who strikes faster? Sister.
That's enough. Where is Paige?
From now on, Paige no longer exists in this world. But the General's estate has gained a third miss, Jane Yates.
Fine. Since you're back safely, Princess, get some rest. And don't cause any more trouble.
I will keep your Highness's teachings in mind. I'll take my leave now. Come, sit down.
Sophia was too ruthless.
Luna, I'm sorry you had to suffer.
My lady!
There. You will get better. Everything will be fine. Very soon.
My lady, how's the baby doing?
Quite energetic. It started kicking lately. Here, feel it.
Since you, my lady, love this baby so much, then why?
For a better future. Where is the thing I asked for?
Are you really sure, my lady?
There will be other children.
Sophia cannot stay anymore.
Princess, the things you asked for, I brought them here.
In Willow Court, currently, how many maids do we have?
Excluding Paige, there are 4.
Usually, Paige is the one with me. I'm not that close to you all. If you leave Willow Court, where do you want to go?
Are you sending us away? But did we do anything wrong?
It's not your fault. Take this money and split it. After tomorrow, there will be no Willow Court. The royal residence will also no longer have me as its princess. I wanted to bring some pastries to pay my respects to you, but I didn't expect— What is this, sister? It seems we truly read each other's minds. I also brought some pastries for you to try.
After you, sister.
After you. Where's Luna? I don't think I beat her to death last time, so where is she?
I sent her away on purpose, along with the other maids.
What a coincidence. I also dismissed all the maids from Willow Court.
I didn't expect us to be so in sync, sister.
True. If we had met earlier, maybe we could have been best friends.
Then please, sister, have a taste. In that case, thank you then, sister.
Not afraid of poison?
I am pregnant. Surely you wouldn't be so cruel.
I suppose. In order to build good karma for the baby, you wouldn't be cruel either. Tastes good.
I know you and the prince have a misunderstanding. If you just show some weakness, the prince will surely forgive you.
Why do you look so pale, sister?
Sister, why would you harm me like this?
So you weren't trying to poison me. You were poisoning yourself.
You murdered the prince's unborn child. Even if you're a general's daughter, the prince won't spare you.
Sophie, you can't win this game. You really went all out. Too bad. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to flip the table.
What did you feed me?
Saffron, you didn't want this baby anyway, did you? So I'll make sure you'll never have kids again.
Sophia Yates.
Still have energy after this. You're not that weak after all. The saffron is for framing me for adultery.
Your Highness.
As for Jane's legs, I'm not done with you yet.
Save me, Your Highness.
What's going on over there? Looks like the princess and Lady Shaw. Oh no! Quick, tell the prince.
Your Highness.
It's all over now, Jane. I've avenged you. And I'm no longer Princess Sophia.
Sophia? Yeah.
Yeah. Faster.
Sophia!
Yeah.
If I can just make it to the General's estate.
Why? Why? How is she? What about my child?
Your Highness, the baby was stillborn.
She is.
Somebody help! Quick! She's not going to make it!
Get inside. All of you, get inside. Even if she's at death's door, you must bring her back. Go now.
Your Highness! What is wrong?
Get lost.
She's no longer in danger. But
what?
she was poisoned and miscarried. With the stab wounds on her legs and heavy blood loss, surviving is already a miracle. But from now on, I'm afraid she can't bear children or walk ever again.
Get out. All of you, out.
No. Sister, don't hurt my child with the prince. No. No.
Nancy. It's me.
Your Highness, Sister is so cruel.
I won't let you suffer for nothing. Nor will I let our child die in vain. I will make her pay for this 1,000 times over.
Is Nancy dead?
Almost. Is this answer Satisfying to you?
What a pity then.
But my child is gone. It was you who killed my child.
That little thing, I didn't kill it. I just finished it off. However, your future children might be killed by me.
I have never seen a woman as vicious as you.
Vicious? She and I are just the same. You just never saw the reality.
Reality? Then I will let you know what true reality is. Have you learned your lesson? To think I actually felt guilty. Just a little more. And I would have thought I was falling for you. But time and time again, you keep surprising me.
Thank goodness.
I will never fall in love with you.
Neither will I.
Good! He even gave you this. Sophia Yates. I underestimated you. You just can't wait to leave me. Leave the royal residence. Well, I'll keep you trapped here. And you will never see Alexander Sterling again.
Prince Edward.
Drink your medicine first. Rest and recover. You'll get better soon.
No, I won't. Never again. Prince Edward. Our child is gone. I will never have children again, Prince Edward. Our child is gone. I will never have children again, Prince Edward. My baby. I will never have children again, Prince Edward. Our child. Prince Edward. I'll never have children again. Prince Edward.
Don't worry. I will never spare the one who hurt our child. Never.
Are you okay, Third Miss?
Are you okay, Jane? Did you get burned?
I'm fine. My hand just slipped. My legs can't feel a thing anyway.
Something's on your mind.
Second sister said when she left she'd be back in 2 days. But it's been 5 or 6 days now.
3 days ago, Prince Edward's residence reported that Ms. Shaw had a miscarriage. I'm worried.
Do you mean Sophie did it?
Brother, I just can't shake this bad feeling. I think something happened to second sister.
Don't worry, I'll go check on the royal residence myself right now.
Be careful, brother.
Your Highness, General Yates is here to see you.
Your Highness.
Brother-in-law, please take a seat. I wonder what brings you here to see me today.
My father has been unwell lately, and he misses Sophie dearly, so I came to check on her. I was wondering if she could come home for a visit. Where is Sophie? Why hasn't she come out yet?
Princess Sophia hasn't been at the residence for a few days now.
What did you say?
To be honest, a few days ago, the princess and I had a fight. She ran away from home. Why? I thought she went back to her family. Did she not?
May I ask what the fight was about?
She caused Lady Shaw's miscarriage.
I heard you dote on your brothel-born concubine. If Sophie really caused her miscarriage, would you just let her leave?
Her father is the Grand General, and her brother the young general. What could I do to her?
Sophie didn't return to the estate.
A few months ago, the princess also left and went missing for a while. Where she went, you should know very well, General Yates. The princess is a free spirit. Where she decides to go, I have no control over.
In that case, I will take my leave. You just mentioned Sophie's last disappearance. Then I assume you also remember that if anything happens to Sophie, there will be consequences. Farewell.
Edward. Do it. Don't you want to kill me? What? Can't do it?
Can't do it? If I didn't want to kill you, why would I trap you here?
I've had enough fun anyway. Where I came from is where I'll return. I won't have to see you again.
Your brother came by yesterday. Too bad he left. Do you know you're wrong? If you beg for mercy, I might consider letting you off. Say it. Say you were wrong. Beg for my mercy. What are you laughing at?
Before. After you accused me of adultery. And I went missing. With Alexander Sterling, we spent half a month together. Didn't you ask me? What happened?
Shut up! I don't want to know. Stop talking.
Alexander and I.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it.
I cheated on you.
I told you.
I like him. I really do.
Shut up. You are unfaithful and vicious. I must be crazy to even think of sparing you.
What's with the act? Can't bear it? Or still have feelings for me?
You are asking to die. You'd rather die than be with me.
You just realized?
Sophia.
I won't be a demon at someone's mercy. I will be the Lord of Hell who rules them. Come on, just like that, kill me!
Ouch. You're getting more and more disrespectful.
Old fraud. You finally show yourself.
Do you know you are dying?
So be it. This is just a fake world anyway.
Do you really want to leave this place? Don't you like Alexander? And Henry has been quite good to you, and the Yates, father and son, treat you quite well too. There are still many things worth cherishing in this world.
I'm done playing.
This isn't a fake world. If you die, you're dead for real.
About taking a new princess. Have you thought it over?
You've ruled for years, brother. Your queen's throne remains empty too. Anyone in mind?
What if I say I do?
Then I do too. Your Majesty, General Charles Yates is here. He says it's urgent and requests an audience.
Send him in.
Your Majesty.
At ease. Why the rush? What happened?
My sister went missing a few days ago, and we still haven't found her. Prince Edward said Sophie is no longer at his residence, but I feel something is wrong. I'm here to ask for your permission to allow me to enter Prince Edward's residence, to search for her.
Historically, there has never been a subject searching a royal residence. It's against the protocol.
Since Sophie is already married to Prince Edward, this is a family matter for the prince. General Yates, please don't act rashly. A life is at stake. I can't wait anymore. For any crime of insubordination, I'm willing to bear full responsibility. Please forgive me, Your Majesty. I shall take my leave.
I've heard you're quite close with Princess Sophia. What's your take on this?
She and I are indeed close. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried.
All right. Then please, wise prince, go immediately to find Grand General Yates. Do your best to subtly reveal this to him.
You want the Grand General to...
He is the nation's top general, a veteran with outstanding merits. If, out of love for his daughter, he does something reckless, I naturally won't punish him. However, he cannot take the troops.
Even now, You still won't protect her yourself? Very wise, brother. I'll go find the Grand General right now.
You may ride your horse through the capital at top speed.
Hurry.
Except for border emergencies, galloping in the capital is a capital offense, yet you made an exception for Sophia.
I obey your command. You won't show your face for the court's sake, yet you're so eager to act. Oh, dear brother. In your heart, how much does she really mean to you? Grand General Yates, hope you've been well.
Wise Prince, what brings you here today to visit the military camp?
I have no choice. I can't disobey a royal command. The king told me to visit often to see how you train the new recruits and learn a thing or two.
You're too modest, Wise Prince. I've wanted to invite you to the camp to guide us, but you turn me down every time.
What's in the past should stay in the past. But on my way here, I heard some news. General, please don't be anxious.
Tell me.
I heard the young general took his personal guards and stormed into Prince Edward's residence. It seemed like a raid. I'm not sure if it's true.
That brat. Has he lost his mind? Wait. No. Did Prince Edward bully my daughter again?
I don't know about that. I only heard the young general yelling, asking him to release his sister.
Oh dear. Oh dear, this is really bad. This won't do. I have to head back right now. Prepare my horse.
Since you are leaving, General, why don't I stay here and take your place to train these soldiers?
Well, all right. I'll leave them to you, Wise Prince. To the capital, hurry.
I don't want to kill the innocent. Disarm them!
Yes, sir.
General Yates, coming here this morning and storming my residence. What is the meaning of this? Are you planning a rebellion?
I'll ask you one more time. Where is my sister Sophia?
Look. She's not here.
Fine. Tie them all up, including Prince Edward.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to see you try.
It seems General Yates really wants to commit treason.
I just want to know where my sister Sophia is.
Trespassing in the royal residence is a capital crime. You have a death wish. Do you want your men to go down with you?
Do you still have time to put on an act with me? Oh, right. The courtyard your concubine lives in is called Rose Court, isn't it? Search it! Tell me now where my sister is, or don't blame me for showing no mercy.
Sophia is my princess. She is mine in life and mine in death. I don't need to explain myself to you.
It seems my sister really is in your hands.
And what if she is?
Charles!
Do you have a death wish, boy? My respects, Prince Edward. I failed to discipline him properly, allowing this insolent son to come here and cause a scene. Please forgive him, Your Highness. Young General Yates broke into my residence first, and then drew his sword on me. A simple apology is not going to fix this. What? You drew a sword on Prince Edward? Could it be that Prince Edward has done something terrible again? Do you have any proof?
Dad, it's about Sophie! General, we found Miss Sophie, but she's not going to make it.
Lead the way.
Yes, sir.
Sophie! Untie her, quick! I'm so sorry I'm late. Sophie, I'm taking you home. Let's get you home right now. Dad! It's Sophie! She's still breathing. I'm taking her home to get her a doctor. If Sophie doesn't wake up, even if it costs me my life, I'll make sure you pay for this. Let's go!
Impossible. She won't die. I gave her the best ginseng. I let her rest for so long. Prince Edward, are you the one who hurt my precious daughter? We're out on the front lines fighting for our lives, and to think, here in the capital city, someone would dare treat my daughter this way. Men!
Sir!
Get 1,000 men. Take Prince Edward's residence and tear it to the ground. Anyone who dares to stop you, kill them on sight.
Yes, General.
Your son was impulsive. Will you be reckless too, General? Withdraw your troops now. As for what happened before, I will let it go. I served the late king, fighting bloody battles for years, not for fame or wealth, but for the peace of our nation. You want me to retreat? You dared to hurt my flesh and blood. I don't care who you are. You will pay in blood.
Move! Hurry up! General, this is the brothel woman who repeatedly framed Miss Yates, Nancy Shaw.
Your Highness.
What are you doing? I've never hit a woman before, but I'll make an exception today.
You old bastard.
His Majesty the King has arrived!
General Yates, aren't you training at the camp? Why did you turn Prince Edward's residence into a training ground?
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, what happened today is because Prince Edward went too far. I implore Your Majesty to seek justice. How did Prince Edward offend you, General? My daughter, Sophia Yates, was locked up and abused by Prince Edward. She was endlessly humiliated. I have fought all my life, and she is my only precious daughter. I beg Your Majesty to give us justice. Is this true? In Prince Edward's study, there's a hidden room. Sophia was locked in that very room and suffered endless humiliation. If Your Majesty doesn't believe it, you can go and see for yourself. Your Majesty. Sophia was imprisoned by Prince Edward. She was humiliated in a dark room. She doesn't have a single intact spot on her body. I beg Your Majesty to bring justice for me.
Princess Sophia killed my unborn child.
Prince Edward's concubine, Miss Shaw, is of low birth. How could she be fit to bear a royal heir and taint the royal bloodline? Besides, Prince Edward, did you see with your own eyes that my daughter killed Miss Shaw's child? Based only on Miss Shaw's words, you treated her so cruelly. As the Chief Justice, don't you know what schemes and intrigues are and what mutual deception is?
Are you saying, General, that Nancy used her own unborn child to frame Sophia? Is that even possible?
Enough.
Richard Yates acted out of line, but given the circumstances, he is fined 3 years' salary. Prince Edward, as a royal descendant, you favored a concubine over your wife. This violates our ancestral creed. You are stripped of the Chief Justice title. The concubine, Nancy, is vicious in nature, and framed the princess. Throw her in the dungeon to await execution.
Return to the palace!
Your Majesty, this has nothing to do with Nancy. Please withdraw your order, Your Majesty. Summon all the royal physicians to the general's estate immediately. If they can't cure Sophia, bring me their heads.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Report to me truthfully about Miss Sophie's injuries, every single detail. I want to know everything.
In reply to Your Majesty, Miss Yates has a total of 52 whip wounds, big and small, 1 arrow wound, and 2 burn marks. The wounds have been soaked in water, and the attached skin and flesh have started to fester, and she lost a lot of blood. The worst part is, she has lost her will to live.
Why is that?
This might have to do with the torture she suffered. The physical pain was unbearable. Miss Yates was locked up for days. Her physical and mental defenses slowly broke down. Only death could free her. Calm down, Your Majesty. Though her wounds are severe, if someone can awaken her will to live, she will surely be saved.
Awaken her will.
Quick!
Sister, you need to wake up soon. Didn't you say you'd heal my legs? Didn't you say, the world is ours to explore? We still have so much to do. You can't just stay asleep.
Sophie isn't someone who just give up and leave. We have to trust her.
Brother, I can feel it this time. Sophie really wants to just let go.
Young Master, His Majesty is here.
Let's go!
Greetings, Your Majesty. I wasn't expecting your arrival. Forgive the lack of welcome.
No need for formalities. I came to see Miss Sophie.
Thank you for your concern. I thank Your Majesty on Sophie's behalf. Please come in, Your Majesty.
Mr. Sterling, you're finally here.
Is she all right?
Go inside and see for yourself, Mr. Sterling. Father, let Mr. Sterling and Sophie have a moment alone. None of us should go in. Sophie might be able to sense him.
You keep calling him Mr. Sterling. Do you even know who he is? You can't just address him like that. And is he really that close to Sophie?
I know who Mr. Sterling really is. Perhaps he can really wake Sophie up.
I heard you refused to take your medicine. Are you blaming me? For not visiting you for so long? Maybe I shouldn't have indulged you. I shouldn't have let you chase your so-called freedom. Whether you are Princess Sophia or not, I should have brought you to the palace, never to be apart. So, I won't let you give up on yourself, or give up on me.
The fish is done. Smells great. Come try some.
Is what you said true? I can't go back to the real world?
I never said that. I only said that this place is not a fake world. All these feelings, every memory, all the love and hate, they are all real.
But what if I just want to go back?
Alexander Sterling is here. Look, you're Alexander Sterling. Oh, I didn't expect the king to be so deeply in love with you. Look at those eyes. Look at that handsome face. Are you sure you don't want to look?
Alexander Sterling. Isn't it better if we just go our separate ways? Why can't you just let it go?
I know. You still can't let him go.
Right now, I just want to go back. As for that body up there, whether it lives or dies, it has nothing to do with me.
I know. You were an orphan in the real world. You had a miserable life, couldn't even feed yourself, getting into fights every other day. I brought you here to enjoy life, but things never go as planned. If you really want to go back, I will.
Sophie drank it all.
Shouldn't she? Take good care of her. She'll wake up.
Mr. Sterling really has a way.
When did Sophie meet His Majesty?
A long time ago.
Jane. Tell me the truth. What's their relationship?
Brother, wait till she wakes up. And ask her yourself. Now that the princess is gone and Lady Shaw is in prison, our jobs here are probably over.
Don't talk nonsense. The flowers in Lady Shaw's flower bed, why did they wither?
Look, there are herbal dregs here. These flowers must have been killed by the medicine.
Forgive us, Your Highness.
Well, what kind of medicine is this?
It contains safflower, zadori, aconite, and cinnamon.
Get to the point.
This medicine is used to induce a miscarriage.
We're just the same.
You just refuse to face reality.
When I fought her, I injured her waist.
She turned vicious, grabbed a kitchen knife, and aimed right at my lady's waist to slash her. Adultery.
Brother Prince, have you investigated thoroughly?
I saw it with my own eyes.
What you see isn't always the truth. Your Highness. A goo worm. It's a goo worm from Southland. This kind of worm makes the host restless and irritable, yet completely submissive to the one who planted it.
Get out! I was wrong. She was framed. She was framed! I was wrong.
Second sister. You're really playing favorites. You drink when Mr. Sterling feeds you, but not when I do.
What's wrong?
Second sister's face. Why is it so cold? Go get a doctor. She's not breathing. Get a doctor.
Hurry! Doctor! Father!
Second Mrs. Pulse has stopped. There's nothing I can do. My condolences.
Father! Doctor!
He's lying. Mr. Sterling just fed her the medicine yesterday. Why is this happening? She already had her medicine. Second sister. He's a total quack. Let's get another doctor, okay? Let's find another doctor. Don't scare me. I'll go get Mr. Sterling for you.
Jane!
She's going to be okay, right? You have to go get Mr. Sterling here.
Listen to me. Sophie might have made the choice she wanted to make. Your Majesty. Terrible news from the Yates Manor. Second Miss Yates didn't survive her injuries. She has passed away.
Your Majesty.
Sophie. I'm here. Alexander is here. Your Majesty. I had a dream. A very, very long dream. In the dream, there was a girl. She was dressed as a man, listening to an opera. She smiled like a flower, sitting across from me. Like teasing an innocent woman, she whistled at me. She was nothing like any woman I'd ever met. At the villa, she asked me if I wanted to kiss her. I lied to my heart. On mid-autumn night, we met again on the street. I knew I couldn't give her what she wanted, but I wanted to try. Until tonight. I still believed things would unfold exactly as I planned. Sophia, heaven was kind to me, letting me meet you and fall for you. But why did fate do this to us? Why?
Edward Sterling! How dare you come here?
Is she really dead? I don't believe it. Let me see her.
No way. You don't deserve to see her. Get out!
She is my princess.
Guards! Sophie's body is barely cold. I didn't want to draw swords. But if you don't leave, I wouldn't mind using today to avenge Sophie.
Let me take her. After tonight. Kill me or torture me. It's up to you.
Yates Regiment, hear my command!
Yes, sir!
If he takes another step, kill him on the spot.
She's dead. She's really dead. Let me take her home, please. Do you think she'd still want to go with you? She is my princess. We haven't divorced yet. She is still my wife. I should be the one to take her home. You tortured her to death. And you still expect to take her away? No! It wasn't me! Nancy framed her. And you. You repeatedly met up with Sophie in secret. You coveted your brother's wife. It was you who made me suspect her. It was you. You're the one who killed her. And you still don't realize your mistake. I know I was wrong. But you are even worse. Didn't you love her? You planted spies around my residence. Never expected anything in the void. In the void, you knew all along that I imprisoned Sophie. Never expected anything. Panic arises in the empty mountain. But what did you do? You were waiting. Water flows, memories freeze, thinking she would escape on her own like before. The wind blows away regrets. You were waiting for the Yates father and son to make a move. You were waiting for an opportunity. But you just wouldn't step in to save her. Because you were afraid. Afraid that falling for your brother's wife would give someone an excuse to attack and threaten your throne.
Tomorrow morning, how many ministers will protest? How the censors will curse me, or how history will judge me, I don't care. Sophie is dead. Right or wrong, whatever you say, it means nothing anymore.
Yes, she's dead. Right, she's dead. She's dead. Kill me. Avenge her. Kill me.
It's too loud here. How about I take you somewhere quiet? How about the chess club? Or the villa? Sophie, do you remember? You said if you ever marry, it must be Alexander Sterling. Either you marry me or remain unmarried forever.
It's a promise. I wasn't planning on returning to this dump, but I changed my mind. For you. Take me back. I want to stay by your side. Take me to the palace, okay? I thought my decision that night was well thought out. But little did I know, it would change me. Change him, and change everyone. Henry. How about this? You take the throne, and I take my freedom.